Good evening, and welcome to Action 24 News. I'm Upton No Good.
And I'm Shmelly. Here's what's happened across the country tonight. Dylan Weed, a Colorado man who won the $25 million state jackpot last Saturday, is listed in serious condition after swallowing nearly $250,000 in large bills. Friends and family of Mr. Weed stated that his attitude started changing since cashing in on the winning ticket and that he started eating the money. His children became very afraid when they said that he was bragging about how much there was plenty more of it at home. According to the doctor's report, no change is expected. Disaster struck a national ceiling fan convention last Sunday in Houston when the scheduled entertainment, the magnificent Carmageddon and his trampoline jumping sheep hit the floor. The entertainer became concerned about the event not because of the fans, but because how fast the fans were actually moving. But representatives of the convention stated that there would be a plastic cover underneath the fans to prevent anything from happening. According to a couple of eyewitnesses, they proclaimed that everything was fine until one extremely high bounce and then the sheep hit the fan.
Playboy founder Hugh Hefner managed to stop an order of monks from illegally operating business on his property in Los Angeles. The LAPD forced the friars to shut down their business outside of the Playboy mansion, where they had been selling flowers. One friar said, quote, "If it was anyone else, we may have gotten away with it, but unfortunately, only Hugh can prevent florist friars." A couple on vacation in Alaska survived a boating accident when their boat sank in the Atlantic Ocean this past weekend. After their boat sank to the bottom, they were swallowed by the whale that caused the collision that caused their boat to sink. When asked how they survived and escaped, the husband said, "We just ran all the way to the end until we were pooped out."
Tragedy struck at the San Diego Zoo last Monday when the snake pit was accidentally filled in. Customers complained throughout the day about how small the pit was with that many snakes inside. Zoo Director Tyler Jackson said in a press release, "We are embarrassed about this situation, seeing that the snakes don't even have a pit to hiss in anymore." Coming up, Justin Bieber back in the headlines for the wrong reasons again.
Also, a former Mafia member comes forward about a secret mission he went on. All this after the break.
Oh boy. Hey, Bruce, you don't mind if I just take this last Coke, do you? Thanks, bye! Oh, you do mind. Sorry! Kinda. Hey, mini-can coming through! Dead end. Not awesome. Okay. Wow, so angry. Oh, you poor sad Hulk. Hold on. Wow, you have the greenest eyes.
I can tell an up-and-coming Hollywood talent agent is in trouble with fans after he was caught lying about one of his clients. The agent proclaimed that one of his clients was known as the world's tallest piano player, Joe King. When Mr. King showed up for a concert in Las Vegas a couple days ago, he was measured at 5'10". Fans became outraged and started getting restless at the Rio Hotel and Casino where he was performing. Representatives of the hotel did say that they will give the audience their money back for this incident. This is just another example of a man lying about the size of his Wait, seriously, I got beeped for that? I said This is what I said right here. Pianist. Okay, I can hear you laughing in my ear, Anita. I need you to stop that. Duane, just stop snickering, please. Don't, try to be professional. Come on.
The great Flydini, eccentric human cannonball who is widely known for taking his lucky donkey to all of his performances, escaped near tragedy today when the donkey climbed into the cannon muzzle just as Flydini was taking off. Circus owners did offer refunds or free passes to another event in exchange for witnessing this terrifying scene. Chief Administrator of St. Samuel's Hospital, Kenny DeWitt, said that the performer is stable and in good condition. It took nearly 3 hours for the surgeons to remove Flydini's head from his ass.
Chiropractor Dr. Titus Zell and his wife Rebecca are being sued by the U.S. District Court in Ohio for tax fraud and evasion. One attorney for the U.S. Department of Justice said that they are trying to foreclose properties that they believe Zell owns in 3 different parts of the state. Dr. Zell and his wife declined to comment about the situation. The chiropractor of 12 years is said to owe about $3 million in back taxes.
A fight broke out between Justin Bieber and Terry Busmel, a Chicago native, atop the roof of a nightclub last night. Mr. Busmel was wearing a suit made completely of mirrors. The man said that Bieber would not stop following him after he kept talking to himself in the mirrors about how good he looked, how he was better than everyone, and told him to leave him alone. Bieber would say no, and they ended up fighting. Mr. Busmel did apologize for the incident once he had time to sit down and reflect.
Around 10:30 this morning, Alabama State Police responded to an incident on the 23rd West block of Pioneer Road. Neighbors around the area reported elevated yelling and glass breaking. 28-year-old Dee Zaster reported that her soon-to-be ex-husband, Joe, told her to just die when she asked him what she could do to make things easier for him in their marriage.
A truck driver driving through Charlotte on Tuesday called 911 to report a nude man running along the side of the 28 West Freeway. Officers responded to the man who was sitting in a car just along the Lipton exit. The man, who was identified as Eric Tile, denied being naked, but did admit that he was waving around a vibrating device to get a date with a truck driver. Police told him to stop these activities and to find more traditional ways to find a date.
Former Mafia member lead piper Lou Shannon was found unconscious in an abandoned warehouse in Queens last week. When Lou had regained consciousness, he confessed that he was hired to beat a cow to death in a rice field using only 2 small porcelain figures. FBI officials admit that this will be the first known case of a knick-knack paddywhack. Coming up, former President George W. Bush takes on a different career path. Find out what he's doing to stay active.
And find out why a family in Arkansas is suing their state public library. All this after the break.
Folks, I have to apologize again. Look, those were last year's numbers. It says right here on the card, T-Mobile doubled their LTE coverage in the last year. And with more LTE towers than Verizon, T-Mobile reaches pretty much everyone they do. I'm not taking responsibility on this one. Verizon got it wrong. Yes, not me.
Join the millions that switched.
The court date for Curious George has been set for February 11th. Curious George was arrested last month for throwing lit feces at 3 hotel employees during his visit to Branson, Missouri. Mr. George was proclaiming that the employees had been purposely harassing him over a game of Scrabble. Those 3 employees denied the claim and were rushed to the hospital with turd debris burns.
George W. Bush has become the newest member of the popular 60s musical group, The Byrds. Mr. Bush will play bass guitar and drums on the 25-city reunion tour this summer, which includes LA, Chicago, Dallas, and Miami. According to a spokesperson who reported the signing, a Bush in the band is worth 2 in the Byrds.
Famous TV dolphin Flipper was arrested yesterday on prostitution ring charges. Flipper had been driving a Ford F-250 across the Canadian border for the past few months. Border Patrol officials became suspicious when the dolphin was transporting clients back and forth across the border for immoral purposes. Flipper is being held on a $1 million bond, and his court date is set for May 9th.
An Arkansas man is suing the state public library after his wife was hospitalized with a concussion and numerous body injuries. Lois Price, the head librarian of the Arkansas State Public Library, was sent to the hospital after an entire section of encyclopedias fell on top of her. The husband, Randy Price, claims that the library hadn't done renovations since the 1980s. Library representatives state that Lois only has her shelf to blame.
2 scientists have been arrested in the death of an unidentified person. Eyewitnesses claim that doctors Noah Count and Anita Bragg, who were the first scientists to clone a human being from hair, were getting physical with the clone and pushed that person out of a window of a 3-story building. The clone, however, according to the eyewitnesses, were harassing the scientists with inappropriate comments and gestures. Both the scientists are being charged with making an obscene clone fall. Well, now it's time for sports. Here's Oliver DaPlaz.
Hello everyone, I'm Oliver DaPlaz. Here's the latest from the sports desk. Floyd Money Mayweather stated today to TMZ that he would rather fight former WWE superstar Hornswoggle blindfolded than Bass Fishing Hall of Famer Rick Clunn. The 4-time Bassmaster Classic Tournament champion called out Mayweather, saying that he would collapse if he fought someone that would get him into trouble. Mayweather also stated that Clun would be easy to fight because all the fishermen would throw is hooks. Tiger Woods was seen by TMZ Sports at a local golf shop in Atlanta buying some golf pants for the upcoming Masters tournament. The customers and the employees were baffled by his appearance because they assumed that he gets unlimited gear from one of his main sponsors, Nike. Tiger stated to the manager that he was buying multiple golf pants in case he got a hole in one of them. Los Angeles Galaxy cheer captain Amanda Leigh has been fired for having a relationship with the backup goalie. A representative of the Galaxy's owner, Anshucks Entertainment Group, was stunned by this news and reminded her that she would lose her job if she was caught having a relationship with a player. Amanda did state at a press conference, "I realize that I love him and he's a real keeper." Dallas Cowboys running back Ezekiel Elliott has reached out to former NFL running back Ricky Williams for spiritual help. The star Cowboys running back has been in the news recently about a couple of incidents and that he said that he needed to make peace within himself. Williams stated that he needed to start reading a book about another former Cowboys running back called Emmitt Smith. The pig he played the role of Babe in the 1995 film Babe handed out the game ball during the Knicks-Lakers game in Los Angeles yesterday. There was an incident between the pig and the star players for both squads, Kobe Bryant and Carmelo Anthony, after the exchange of the game ball. Both All-Stars claimed that the pig wouldn't let go of the ball, claiming that he was a ball hog. The pig then looked at both of them and stated, "Really?" Bobby Fischer, who is one of the top 20 greatest chess players of all time, according to their ELO rating, is starting a new career path. Mr. Fischer has signed a book deal with Bestsellers Publishing. The details of the deal has not been made public. He is helping those chess players get into the dating world by promoting his first book, Making the First Move. That is it from the Sports Desk. I am Oliver DaPlaz. Back to you, Barry.
Thanks, Oliver. And for our entertainment news, here's Duane DeVane.
Thanks, Barry. I'm Duane DeVane, and here's your entertainment news. Sleeping Beauty is in hot water with Disney after comments she made to fans at Disney Comic-Con last week. She confronted two women after they told her they fell asleep a quarter of the way through the movie. This isn't the first time Sleeping Beauty has been in trouble with fans. She stated after an incident that she got tired of all the sleeping jokes. The Energizer Bunny has been arrested by LAPD. Witness stated that the bunny has been physical with employees at Los Angeles after a commercial shoot for the new Energizer commercial by throwing peanuts and cashews at the employees and using the drum on their legs. The bunny has been charged with 3 counts of assault and battery. Mark Hamill stated to E! News reporters that he almost wasn't allowed to be a part of the Star Wars films. The film's director and producers required every actor to go through a drug screening process before stepping foot on the set. Mark originally tested positive for droids when he shot episode 4, but there was a mistake in the testing process and was cleared to act on the film. Finally, Rick Astley gave his fans the opportunity of a lifetime to borrow films from his Pixar collection. He is a huge fan of the Pixar film series and wanted to give fans the experience of a lifetime to borrow movies that they haven't seen yet. However, there's a catch to this. Rick Astley did say that every movie is available. When I went to go give this a shot, he said, and I quote, "I'm never going to give you up." That's it for entertainment. I'm Duane DeVane. Back to you, Barry.
Thanks, Duane. And now it's time for the quick hits. Donors are wanted for a man whose buttocks were blown off in an industrial explosion in New York. Doctors report no end in sight.
Scientists at Hillbilly University were able to turn back time. They were disappointed when they discovered the word emit.
According to a local focus study group, 9 out of 10 people agreed that out of 10 people, 1 person will always disagree with the other 9.
According to a recent study by Wyotech.com, 9 out of 10 people that are addicted to brake fluid can't stop.
Gus Kamzada, a 94-year-old Grand Rapids man, was found not guilty of sexual harassment. Mr. Kamzada was accused by his 2 neighbors, Robin Banks and Shirley Nye. However, he was charged with 2 counts of first-degree assault with a dead weapon.
A swarm of bees were found unresponsive at a farm in Tennessee. Local police officials concluded that the bees committed insecticide.
According to a study at the Hamptons Research Facility, 9 out of 10 people are suspicious of staircases because they're always up to something.
That does it for us tonight. Make sure to catch us Monday through Friday at the same time and same place. Once again, I'm Up to No Good.
And I'm Barry Shmelly. Have an excellent night.
Once again, I'm Up to No Good.
And I'm Barry Shmelly. Have an excellent night.
Sounds good.
Good, man. That was good, right?
Yeah, I need some tacos now.
I mean, I don't understand how. I mean, are these actually stories, or were we just pranked?
I don't know. I mean, I was just called off the street. I just wanted some tacos. They put me in a news suit. They put me in my hair. My hair hasn't been touched since 1983 when my father died.
Jeez.
It was.
I'm sorry about that.
It happens. She deserved it.
I mean, did you even hear? At the San Diego Zoo last Monday when the snake pit was accidentally filled in. Alright. I kept hitting it in the middle.
That's what she said.
True. Touche. 3. Okay. Okay, here we go. Trampoline jumping sheep hit the floor. The entertainer became concerned. All right. All right, here we go. The entertainer became concerned about the event, not because of the fans, but because how low the fans. No, it's how fast. Okay. I know. It will be soon. Okay.
Would it be distracting if I just held this here to 15 minutes?
I'll be like, Jacob, stop! Like, put that word down. Okay. A fight broke out between Justin Bieber and Terrible Smell. Bleh. I know.
Almost that.
I know.
You're almost through that first sentence.
Yep. Okay. And to find more traditional ways to find a date. Okay. Yeah. Okay, and Curious George was arrested last month for throwing lit feces and three hotel, like, and 3, what? Okay.
That must have been some lit.
Yeah.
You good?
Yeah. Mr. George was proclaiming that his employees, oh God.
This is getting deeper.
Deeper, it is, yeah. It is getting deeper. Oof. Yeah. All right, Flipper? Famous, bleh. Okay.
You almost made it to the first
word. Almost the first word. Okay.
word. All right.
2 scientists have been arrested in the death of an identified, bleh.
Of an identified person.
Yep, of an unidentified. That's gonna be a big tongue twister. Screw you. Okay. We're getting physical with the clone and being pushed. Wow. That's unusual.
That's the other.
Okay. Okay. I'm ready. Clone a human being from. Nah, I was looking the other way.
Okay.
All right. We're getting physical with the clone and being. I don't know why I keep saying being.
Which push to push it?
Okay. Pushed. Okay, and pushing the.
And we're getting
physical
and
push.
No, it should be pushed.
Yeah, because I was saying because it already happened. So okay. Tragedy struck at the San Diego Zoo last Monday when the snake pit was accidentally filled in. Customer.
Yeah.
All right. Okay, yeah, keep it on the right. Okay, there we go. We are embarrassed about this situation, seeing that the snakes don't even have a. All right.
That's the line.
I was doing so good that I f***ed it up. Okay, here we go. I can see your levels going up.
Usually when my levels are going up, I had something wrong to eat, and I gotta make sure to lay down.
Okay.
Blood pressure. Get it checked, kids.
Yep. Tragedy struck at the San Diego Zoo. Are you imitating me? Okay.
I was trying to give you cues.
Oh,
you look at that camera.
Okay.
No, I'm not.
Okay, I was wondering. I'm like, what? What are you doing?
Los Angeles property. Starting that one over again. Are being sued by the U.S. District Court in Ohio for a tax refund. For a tax refund. All right, let me know I'm good. 28-year-old Dee Zaster reported that her soon-to-be ex-husband Joe told her to just die when she asked him to I almost had that one too.
Yeah, I was like, wow.
In their marriage, it looks like counseling is a little too off for them. Excuse me.
Nice.
Curious George, I like that one.
Yeah.
Lois Price, the Arkansas State Public trying that one again. State Public Librarian. State that Lois only has herself to blame, and that is why we use Wikipedia today, kids.
Sports Desk, I'm Oliver DaPlaz. Back to you, Bobby. I mean, very. A representative of the Galaxy's own. Holy what?
Hey, watch your mouth.
Oh, come on, I can't even read that, man. What is that? That's not even a real word.
It's Anshas.
No, it's not. I'm thinking that's Sanchez. Los Angeles Galaxy cheer captain Amanda Lay.
Hey, grow up.
Oh, man, shut the up. It's funny.
Read the prompter.
It's funny, Amanda Lay. Tiger stated to the manager that he was buying multiple golf pants in case he got a hole in one of them.
You don't get the pun in that?
No, what? That makes no sense.
The pun in that?
I don't get it either.
Why'd you?
Read it again.
Tiger stated to the manager that he was buying multiple golf pants in case he got a hole in one of them. I still don't get it.
Hole in one. It's a golf pun.
I don't like golf. Floyd Money Mayweather stated today to TMZ that he would rather fight former WWE superstar Hornswoggle. Of all the superstars, you picked Hornswoggle? That's it from the Sports Desk. I'm Oliver DaPlaz. Back to you, Barry.
Clear?
I didn't feel good about that. Let's try that again.
This is the 20th time you've done this.
It's fine, then. Find him, whatever. I didn't get one pun of that anyway.
The mic.
That's for $200, man. By throwing peanuts and cashews at employees and using the jumps on their legs. How do you get physical with cashews and peanuts?
Just read the rest of the story.
Okay. The bunny has been charged with 3 counts of assault and battery.
You weren't supposed to laugh then. You have to wait till after you read it. Then that's when you start laughing.
Mark originally tested positive for
Roids.
Oh, roids. Wait.
No, it's not roids. It's droids.
Droids.
Read it again.
Okay. Mark originally tested positive for droids. Droids.
Did you get the pun in that?
I'm trying to. I was like trying to think about it. I think I'm thinking too much. Mark originally tested positive for roids when he shot episode 4. Really?
Read it again.
Mark originally tested positive for droids. Droids?
Think about it. Star Wars.
Okay. I get it. I was like, what? Rick actually did say that every movie is available. When I went to go give this a shot, he said to me, and I quote, "I'm never going to give you up." No.